It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Now, my wife buys stuff on the internet that maybe her work colleagues would say, oh yeah, that is great. It's the best thing since sliced bread. And knowing my wife, she's bought these products, she's left them in the cupboard, and she doesn't want them anymore. Just knowing my wife. So I thought to myself, I would pick these up and I would review them. Completely blind, knowing next to nothing about the product, but we're going to get into it. It's Huel Nutritionally Complete Food. Pasta Bolognese, mac and cheese, chicken and mushroom, tomato and herb, and Thai green curry. So what you do, flick the kettle on. I've already added some of these. So you use a scoop. You get one of these scoops from Huel. Quite a nice name, it's kind of like fuel, isn't it? Your body needs fuel. So one scoop, bang, 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 all the way along with each one. I've got some plates to cover. You add 100 ml of boiling water. There's a look at the packet. Here we are, that's boiled. So we grab the kettle. I got a measuring jug. It's 100 ml. There we go. That's about right. So 100 ml in there. Stir. Cover. And then we just go along. So I'm going to try each one. This is the mac and cheese. Stir. I mean, you get the drift of this, don't you? I mean, it's not rocket science. This is chicken and mushroom. Bit of a stir, break that powdered up. Gosh, laborious, isn't it? I suppose you're only going to be doing this kind of once though, aren't you? You're not going to be eating 5 of the damn things. So this is tomato and herb. Now this looks like rice. This looks more of a rice dish, and it looks like the tomato and herb needs a little bit more water. For whatever reason, it didn't look enough water. Yeah, I reckon that's about right. And then last but not least, cover that one. Now this looks like my favourite, Thai green curry. $100 ml of water, bish bash bosh. That looks good. Bit of a stir, get rid of all them bits, and then cover on. So you get measuring jugs with Huel. You get a pot to put the food in, and then you can seal it, so you can probably make it in the morning and then probably take it to work. Or just ease of use, you can measure it in the morning in the black pot that they give with a lid. You can put the food in there. You can do 200 milligrams if you want a food. 200 milligrams of water, 200 of or 2 scoops if you're feeling hungry, and then 200 milligrams of water. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave this 5 minutes now. So where are we? 11:15. I'll be back 11:20, 5 minutes. Let all these foods cook, and I'm just going to taste them. My wife was like, I like some of them and I don't like the others. And the person who told me to buy these things, they loved them, but I don't love them so much. It's just going to be a pasta. I mean, pasta's slow burning, isn't it? It's a slow burning carb. It's the reason why they're using it and using the sauces, because it's slow burning. And it's quite clever, really. There's a lot of subscription services out there. There's a lot of people that want you to subscribe to these things. Does it work? We'll find out in 5 minutes. Right, it's been 5 minutes. Let's go. Let's start off with the pasta bolognese. Ooh. Now then. It's been 5 minutes. It's like all things, isn't it? I mean, this is the type of thing they would take into space, isn't it? It needs to be light. If you're going to go to Mars or the moon, live on the moon, live on Mars, you need stuff that's going to be light, easy to make, not much fuss, but importantly, nutritious. And it's going to kind of look like that, isn't it? So we got pasta there's some herbs in there. It reminds me of the Knorr pasta baked packets you buy in the supermarket. Simple thing, very simple. Add it to a saucepan or put it in the microwave with some water. Microwave it, or that similar thing, you know. They've been out for years. Pasta and sauce, I think they're called. It's all right. It's pasta bolognese. There's some herbs in there. Quite tasty. You definitely get that kind of powdered cheese taste. It's a little gritty. The pasta in places is a little bit uncooked. But then again, if it's in an insulated plastic pot, I'm not going to break them all down into plastic pots and go down that road. I mean, I've gone down the simple road here of just covering them with plates. I mean, this is what you used to do years ago. I suppose in the plastic pot that's highly insulated, it probably cooks a little bit better. So, okay, a little bit my bad, but, you know. Mac and cheese. Yeah, it's all a little bit kind of... Oh, there's loads of powder. Oh, man, there's loads of powder in here. Oh, this needs more water. That needed a little bit more water. Flip my neck. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. Well, you gotta hope it's okay. Mac and cheese is mac and cheese. The Americans love it. Pasta's crunchy. Flipping neck. My pasta's still crunchy. Really cheesy. I mean, it's like soup, like gloopy, cheesy. Wow. So my wife, she'll try anything once. She started off with these things. Look, she loved the pasta bolognese. You could tell she liked that because there's next to nothing in there. However, the mac and cheese, there's quite a lot in there. So she started kind of like not liking it as much. So it's obviously not just me. She put it in a plastic container. She's done what they're asking her to do. And it's probably still not quite right. That for me the mac and cheese. Pasta's still hard. Right, chicken and mushroom. Here we are. Here's a look at that one. Chicken and mushroom pasta. Oh, that's interesting. I bet she didn't have much of that. No, that's a full bag. That is a full bag. It tastes like socks. That tastes like socks. Oh. Pasta, interestingly, better cooked than the previous mac and cheese. But that tastes like socks. That is a complete no-no. Ugh. Right, tomato and herb. Blimey heck, look at this. It's like couscous or something, or... I mean, mix it up, it doesn't look too bad, does it? It doesn't look too bad. Tomato and herb, right. Here we go. Yeah, it's like that hydrated rice stuff. Oh, it's pea protein and brown rice. Pea protein, dried grains and brown rice. But still, I mean, you get the herbs, you get a little bit of tomato, you get a lot of tomato actually. It's like drinking tomato and herb sauce out of a jar from Dolmio or something. Yeah, that's not very good either. Still, she's had some of that. She's had some of that. I can tell now why these have been in the cupboard for a couple of months. These things sound good, don't they, on paper? Subscription service. Great nutrition. You know, that sort of thing. It's going to get you through your working day. In reality, make a flipping cheese sandwich, innit? Eh? There's reasons why people make cheese and ham sandwiches and they eat them, because they're just as easy to eat. They taste better. And flipping heck, this is another full bag. So I can't imagine my wife liked that much, the Thai green curry much either. Here we go then. There's some sweet corn in there. It's going to be that pea protein again, probably. Hydrated brown rice. Here we go. Now I actually like that. My wife doesn't like lemongrass. That is full of lemongrass. If you want to pretend something's Thai green curry, make it look slightly green, put some sweet corn in there and cover it in lemongrass. Cover the damn stuff in lemongrass and you'll convince everybody that it's Thai green curry. It's not bad actually. Out of all of them, I'd probably have chosen this one. I like lemongrass. But if you don't like lemongrass, it's just an overpowering lemongrass. There's so much lemongrass in this dish, this plate, bowl, that it's almost burning my mouth. Nah. No. Started off okay. Look, if you go to work on a daily basis, I get it. I get it. You're going to the same place every single day. My wife goes to a pharmacy every single day. And, you know, it's the same thing day in, day out. It's a bit of monotony going on. And I can understand trying to mix up your day. I can understand trying to kind of spice your lunchtime up a little bit. Domino's have caught on. They'll kind of do a lunchtime deal where you can buy a pizza for £5. They've caught on to the office lunchtime market. There's reasons why they do it, of course. Me, building site, generally got by on a cheese sandwich. I was never really overly bothered because I had no means of electricity on some remote building site. I get it. I get it that it's boring, but sometimes eating is just a necessity. Sometimes eating is just for the sake of flipping eating and getting through your day. Chocolate bar, packet of crisps, cheese sandwich. I would still choose a strong cheddar cheese sandwich with a little penguin bar and a packet of cheap supermarket crisps over eating this stuff. It's probably really expensive. It's probably nigh on crazy expensive, and to be honest with you, it's not very good. And if you really wanted to do that type of thing anyway, just buy yourself a pasta and sauce by Knorr. You can pick those damn things up for like £3 for £1 in the supermarket, and they're exactly the same thing. They are exactly the same thing as these things. If it haven't been invented yet, it's probably never likely to be invented. The chance of inventing something quick and easy that tastes like a gourmet lunch will never probably happen in our world. We are where we are. Enjoy your cheese sandwich. I won't be eating this stuff. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.